Hello YouTube family. Well, it's time to update my water. When I say update, what am I talking about? I'm talking about every 6 months I actually dump out all my water storage and redo it. Why? Because I want my water to taste good, I want it to be fresh, and I want it to be ready. Now with the weather that we're experiencing right now, it's a little difficult to do, so I'm going to do it right here at the kitchen sink, and I'm going to show you exactly what has to happen. I've already emptied this out. It's a little dusty, but I've already emptied this out, dried it out yesterday, and we'll show you exactly what has to happen. This is what they call an aqua brick. You can actually buy these online. I'll put a link down below. I only have a couple of these. I actually picked these up for $6 a piece at a local thrift store. These things are not cheap, but like I said, if you're interested, I'll put a link down below. I normally just use the Walmart blue water containers. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we got to be able to figure out how much bleach we're actually going to put in it. They talk about 8 drops per gallon. This is a 3-gallon container. I don't have a dropper, but you can actually do the math and figure out how many milliliters to use. You can actually go to Walmart, buy yourself a little syringe here, and you can do that. And you can, so 3 gallons, 8 drops times 3 gallons, that's 24 drops, which is 0.9 teaspoons, which basically is 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to do that. I normally pour my bleach into one of these. You can pick them up at Walmart. I'll see if I can't find a link for you. I don't know. I'll see if I can't find a link for these. But I normally just put a little bit. That way I don't have to play with the bottle. What I'll normally do is I'll just put a little bit in there, and then whatever I don't use, I'll just put back into the container. I can just pour it back into the container. There's our starting point right there. Let's put some water in this jug. The important thing to remember while we do this is that, and hopefully it's not too loud, is that this is not a monumental task. Anybody can do this. If you can buy yourself some Clorox bleach, make sure that it's not the scented. This is actually the recommended kind, the disinfecting bleach. You can actually go to the Clorox webpage and see exactly what the amount of bleach that you're supposed to use per gallon. It can be a little iffy from time to time, but the reality is that this is not a crazy task. There is no real science to this whatsoever. Basic elementary school mathematics will get you through this process. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a cut scene now so that we don't have to wait for me to fill this up in my kitchen sink. Now my water is filled to the rim, and all we're going to do is we're going to take up some bleach inside of there, and then get that bubble out of there. And then we're going to push this down to 0.9, or roughly 1 milliliter, which is half of this. It's in 2, just about that. It's literally that easy. And then I'm going to go squirt, just like that. I probably could have done that a little bit less. And then we're going to put the cap on it. We're just going to make sure that the seal, the ring itself is in good shape, the rubber seal, or silicone in this case, and also the threads are clean. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to cap it right off. And then what I'll do is I'll crank it down good and tight, and I'll just give it a quick shake just to make sure that it's mixed up as well as it's going to get. Okay, so it's really that easy. You find something to store the water in, you put the water in the container, you put some bleach in it, 8 drops per gallon. The Clorox, this particular type of Clorox has a different measurement, but I understand that. I did the math. You can go to the website to figure that stuff out. Couple of variables. One, if this is city tap water, it has already been treated. Do not put chlorine in it because it'll be extra chlorine and you probably won't like that when you have to drink it. This is well water that I'm using, and well water will leave mineral deposits inside. It almost get like a green film on the inside of the plastic. It's not very cool, but it won't kill you. So I always put the bleach in there just to make sure that it's going to keep the water as stable as possible. Another thing that I also do is my plan is to actually filter my water regardless. This is the water machine. I will leave a link down below if you are interested. It is definitely worth the investment, and the filters are less than half the price of an actual set of Berkey filters. Absolutely awesome machine. And I even keep a bucket of water underneath it just to have water instantly on demand, and I can pour it right into the machine. It's a process that I use daily. Okay, so No more excuses. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. If you have any comments, I'd like to hear how you do it, if you do it any differently. Or even if you disagree with what I'm saying. I think that's really going to basically cover it. It's really not rocket science. I really hope you guys start to do this kind of thing. It's a game changer in a survival situation. Okay, until the next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.